Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Thamriyell. Welcome to the Q&A answers. I'm finally gonna go through the answers and answer some of the Q&A questions that you guys have left me in the comments, and I got some YouTube questions to answer as well. And ignore the lawnmower in the background. Somebody really wants to mow the lawn at 9 in the evening. I have no idea why. Anyway, do you believe in any conspiracy theories? To be honest, not really. I don't know, I haven't really thought about it in the past before. Did your YouTube channel change your life, and do you have a girlfriend? Well, I don't have a girlfriend, so I guess the YouTube channel YouTube did change my life. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I believe YouTube has changed my life. It has become part of my daily schedule and part of my daily routine. And I always find myself thinking about different videos and different Let's Plays that I could start in future, or maybe live stream on YouTube Gaming and stuff like that. So I feel like YouTube did change my life, and for the better, if anything. It gave me something to do in between college, and yeah, it's actually a really fun hobby and I really enjoy it. And I don't have a girlfriend, so I guess YouTube also changed that. What is your biggest inspiration? My biggest inspiration will probably, if I had to, let's say, pick a YouTube channel, probably Jesse Cox. Jesse Cox does Let's Plays, and sometimes I don't even know what goes through that guy's head, but the content that he makes is very entertaining, and he's able to turn YouTube into something he does for a living while still goof around and mess around like he always does. And it is just he's just one of the most inspirational people on YouTube that I have out there, that I would like to aspire to be more like. The only real difference between him and I is I don't have a golden voice and I use a face cam. He doesn't use face cam much whatsoever, and he makes Let's Plays on games that I wish I had. When are you going to be actually entertaining, Rip? Check back in 2 years. Will you stream Borderlands 2 soon? By the way, I'm getting new internet next month, 500 megabit download and 10 megabit upload. 500 megabit download and 10 megabit upload, so that's the best I can get, and maybe I can start streaming and upload videos 100 times faster than this 512k bit. Wow. I would like to stream Borderlands 2 at a certain point, and just cooperative and multiplayer games in the future. Just kind of been busy with all these single player games coming out. There's also Fallout 4 coming out, and I'm gonna be streaming the hell out of that. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, sure, that'd be kind of fun to do a co-op game, and that internet speed sounds very godly, so you should definitely start streaming with that. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers, or YouTubers you like to watch and whatnot? And no, you don't have to say mine. I will probably limit this answer again to just like very few rare people that I try to aspire to be like. And I would just say Jesse Cox again, simply because he's a person that I kind of learned from. I watch his videos not just for entertainment, but to also kind of watch his videos and figure out maybe there's something I could incorporate in my videos to make them, you know, as good of quality as what Jesse Cox has. And he puts a lot of quality, puts a lot of work in. The way he makes his videos and the way he gets immersed into whatever game he plays is something that I envy, and I have no idea how to replicate it. I don't want to replicate it. I still want to do whatever I want to do. You know, I want to play the games however I want to play it, but I don't know, like I said before, he's one of those inspirational people out there on YouTube that I praise and feel like I could learn a lot from just by watching his videos. I want you to be completely honest. Do you actually enjoy Guild Wars 2? If I did not enjoy Guild Wars 2, I would not be going over 200 episodes worth of something Let's Play videos for Guild Wars 2. And if I really did not enjoy Guild Wars 2, I wouldn't have purchased Heart of Thorns, which I have right now, and I wouldn't be making Guild Wars 2 videos every now and then. Even though I know I don't make a lot of commentaries every now and then, I may throw out a couple every here or there, but that's because I am either busy with school or something else is going on with my life, and Let's Plays are just something I'm used to doing, just pumping them out just like that. Although I do want to go from only making Let's Plays to make videos every now and then in between, like commentaries or top 5s, top 10s, stuff like that. Something that I really want to make, just don't really have a lot of time for. It seems this other channel reaches 21,000 subs in about 2 months, and it's surprising you're not there. Why do you think that is? Can I come over to use your mic to record music? LOL. You can't come over to record music, but if you want to get yourself a Blue Yeti, then you're more than welcome to. You can probably get it for cheap on Amazon or eBay or whatever online, probably at Best Buy, honestly. And the channel's growth probably, and the reason why that other channel probably grew to 21k subs in about 2 months probably has to do with a lot of factors, depending on what game they play, what kind of videos they make, how long the videos are, what kind of content the video actually features, what the quality of the video is, how long the video is, how often the person uploads, and whether the video is mostly clickbait or whether the video is legit. I obviously am very niche to the RPG and MMORPG community, and that's all I'll be. If I wanted to reach 21,000 subscribers doing popular games like Yandere Simulator, Minecraft, Call of Duty, CSGO, what else is popular out there? Any Telltale games out there, Metal Gear Solid, I really would have just sat down and started doing that for the channel, but it's just not something I want to do on the channel. I wouldn't mind streaming those games and uploading it on the second channel, but what I want to do on my channel is just RPGs and MMORPGs, because I just have a love, just a genuine love for RPG games. And not everybody's gonna like RPG games, so I mean, it's completely fine. It's completely okay if we don't reach 21k subs within 2 months. I mean, we still get there, we're still growing, and I'm happy with the way the channel's getting. When are you playing Necoparo Volume 2? Well, the Volume 2 I believe is not out. Don't ask me I know this, but if you want to donate to me for me to stream it, then go for it. When will you take off your clothes in front of cam? When I start to be a cam girl. Do you know the 27th number in pi? Have no idea. And I don't even want to look it up. Why did my MacBook threaten to kill me? I have no idea. Guessing it's their new marketing strategy to get you to get the new next iPhone, I would guess. Am I dead inside? I'll answer that one, yes. Well, I didn't have to answer that one. Are you real? I'm pretty sure I'm real, although, you know, this is the internet and everything on the internet is fake. I mean, I could be just some 80-year-old neckbeard nerd magician sitting in a basement and conjuring these videos and conjuring the image that you see right here. And I mean, there is YouTube magic, so... And I mean, there is movie magic where I can just edit myself to look like this, and I'm just some Quasimodo from down a bridge. You will never know. What is your all-time favorite game? Oh god. Skyrim? That's a really difficult question. What do you look for in a video game? Mostly immersion, a good story, decent gameplay. Don't really care too much about the graphics. Graphics can be whatever. Replayability, fun, the controls. The controls gotta be very comfortable and very easy to get used to. And overall fun. Just in general, good old fun. What is your favorite anime? Oh, favorite anime. You guys are probably gonna kill me, some of you that know the show and probably some of you that hate the show, but I have to give kudos to Sword Art Online. It is, yes, the dislikes and the cringes, I can feel that right now through the webcam. It is the one show that introduced me to anime and got me to actually enjoy it, because it had RPG elements or MMORPG elements in it. And if you haven't seen it, it's a pretty good show to check out, so give it a look, give it a watch on Crunchyroll or whatever other medium that you like to use. What is your worst thing anyone has ever said to you? I don't remember. It's not something I remember. I don't know, this is not something I think about. If somebody said something bad to me, then I probably will forget it the next day, because I have thick skin, I can get over it pretty easily. What is your greatest fear? Spiders, to be honest. If you could change your name, what would it be? I'll probably stick with my current name. I don't really care much about my last name, but I learned to appreciate being called Nikolai, because it sounds different, it sounds cool and maybe exotic? I don't know. It's different, that's what I like about it. Can you touch your nose with your tongue? Nope. And lastly, vampire or werewolf, and why? Probably... Ooh, if I had to choose one, I'd rather choose neither, but if I had to choose, probably vampire, because the new because the Skyrim vampires are actually pretty cool, and the vampire lord ability is pretty kick-ass as hell. I mean, you can drain people's life as well as cast magic spells and fly around and float around and teleport in bat form. That's kind of cool. Woohoo, almost 7,000 subscribers. By the way, you're one of my favorite YouTubers. I simply adore your videos and the way how you communicate with your fans. Thank you, Crow73 Creep, I appreciate that. Have you ever been depressed? I'm pretty sure most people have been depressed at a certain point in their lifetime. And yeah, I have been depressed. Do you read or have you read any creepypastas? I've read them back in like high school, but I don't care about them anymore. Or have you ever heard of creepypasta? Yeah, I've heard about them. I don't really care much about them anymore. Thanks for being awesome, Tham. Thank you, Taurus, I appreciate that. Can you please play Wasteland 2 Director's Cut? If there's a sale for it, then I might get it, but this is the first time I've heard of that game, to be honest. When you go on Twitch, it's a stream app. I don't really... Well, I use Twitch to watch streamers, but I don't stream on there. I stream on YouTube Gaming, if you'd like to check it out, at gaming.youtube.com/c/Thamriyell/live. Or whatever the link is gonna be in the description below for you to check it out. Do you plan on doing any charity live streams? Oh yeah, I'm totally down for that. If there's gonna be like a charity campaign thing happening on YouTube Gaming, I would love to participate in that. I think there's something about like, God, what was it? One charity that happens every year that a lot of streamers stream for. Completely forgot what it is, but I'll see if something is going to be set up for YouTube Gaming for that. By the way, congrats on growing so fast recently. Thank you, Oz, I appreciate that. Have you ever considered WoW again when Legion comes out? And if not, do you think the film might inspire you to play? I will give Legion a try if it looks really good, and maybe the film might inspire me. I don't know, I'll have to see the film first. But if Legion looks good, I'll give it a try, and if it's worth it, then I'll stick around with it for a couple months, see what it's like. If it's not worth it, then I'll just, you know, not stick with it. But I'm open to Legion. When Legion is released, will you consider making videos on it? Possibly, Nitro. Like I said before, if Legion is really good and inspires me to make videos, then I'll make some videos, but if it's not, then it's not. I mean, you know, no harm no foul. I didn't lose anything, I didn't gain anything. What do you like more, old WoW like WoW Wrath of the Lich King or Final Fantasy XIV? Well, I cannot really answer that because I never played Wrath of the Lich King, but I heard it's good, so I would have to choose Final Fantasy XIV by default. How do you see the channel grow? How would you like to see the channel in the future? I think the channel is doing pretty well. I think it's actually at a very solid state where I wished the class would be, the channel would be at for longest time. We're able to make videos on multiple RPGs and MMORPGs, and I'm just looking forward to playing more videos and doing more commentaries rather than Let's Plays on this channel. I still want to do Let's Plays, but every now and then I just get an inkling to make a commentary about something that's important happening in the game, or something that kind of, I don't know, has more value to me. Maybe make some more top 5s, top 10s about games that I feel like need a lot more exposure out there on the internet, and kind of, I don't know, talk about them. Q&A. What screen recorder and editor do you use? I use Shadowplay for screen recorder, and I use Sony Vegas 11 and sometimes Sony Vegas 13 for video editing. I think I'm gonna be doing a full switch to Sony Vegas 13. I got a trial for it to see what it's like, and I kinda like it. I really want to record PC, but I can't find a screen recorder. OBS, XSplit, Bandicam, Shadowplay, you have to check what your graphics card is and whether your graphics card supports an built-in screen recorder, but there are multiple out there, you can Google them. Why is your mustache so awesome? I don't know, probably because I took a real long time growing it out. Pirates or ninjas? Well, Final Fantasy XIV got me to really love ninjas, so I would have to say ninjas. How long have you been doing YouTube for, and do you have any tips? You're a great YouTuber. Thank you, Seek Order, I appreciate that. I've been doing YouTube for I think about 2 years now, and tips: do videos that you want to see out there on the internet, because if you do videos that you want to see, then you will be A, making videos that you would like to see out there on the internet, B, possibly giving other people that want to see a similar thing a video to watch as well. And that's probably the best way to go about making YouTube. Don't make videos that you think are going to be popular or you think are going to be trendy. Just make things that you would like to see out there on the internet that hasn't existed yet. And if it already exists, make it in your personal way that would be customized personally for you. And that's it. And just make videos that you would like to see. Favorite class in Guild Wars 2? I can only say Mesmer simply because I know a lot about Mesmer, but I want to check out the Revenant class and see what it's like. It looks really fun, really cool. I got my character to like level 6 or 7, and so far looking forward to leveling the character to max level. On scale of infinity to as my tongue is having a stroke here. How hyped are you for Fallout 4? Woohoo hype train. Choo choo. The train has no brakes, dude. The train has no brakes. How much whale acid do you consume per day? I try to limit it to once per eternity, but sometimes I like to dabble a little bit. How long will you continue playing Skyrim? For as long as it's fun and for as long as there are fun mods out there. And if Skyrim by any chance runs out of content completely, then I'll probably move on to a different game and then wait until something new comes around on Skyrim or in Elder Scrolls 6. How do you see the future of this channel? Still doing what we're doing, but on a greater scale. More live streams. That'd be kind of cool. You should do giveaways. I would love to do some giveaways. I just gotta think of some key events and key moments of when to do giveaways and stuff. Do weekly challenges like we give you challenges. Maybe something I could do like that on the live streams, but I don't know. Like I said, I would have to balance everything school-wise and YouTube-wise before I can think about like different challenges and all that. What are your plans for future? Do you plan on getting Elder Scrolls 6 when it's announced and released? Plans for future, still do what we do but on a greater scale. And I will definitely get Elder Scrolls 6 when it's released. At this point, I don't even care where we go with Elder Scrolls 6. I just want to play the next Elder Scrolls because that'll be really fun. Skyrim is old. How do you make it so amazing? I simply play the game that I wished I could play back when I had a console, and I recorded, and that's it. What is your favorite game? Ooh, like I said before, probably would have to say Skyrim. Simple as that. When will you quit Skyrim, or is it with you forever? I will quit Skyrim whenever the content with mods is completely dry or not interesting, or if I just generally get bored of the game. Why Thamriyell? Well, that actually came around to be my World of Warcraft's very first character's name. I was thinking of something to start on T, couldn't come up with anything, then suddenly a name Thamriyell, or Thamriyell with an H, popped into my head, and I didn't realize that it was just one letter away from Thamriyell, like the Elder Scrolls continent or universe Thamriyell. I didn't think about it, but I thought Thamriyell sounds really cool, so I'll put that down. And then years later I realized, oh wait a minute, Thamriyell sounds very much like Tamriel. Huh, who would have thunk it? Can you sell t-shirts? That'd be cool. Possibly somewhere around 10,000 subscribers we could try doing something like that. I don't know. I don't know how many people out there would want to get a Thamriyell t-shirt, but that'd be cool. You should do tutorials. Can you do this? I've done several tutorials, but it doesn't seem like a lot of people really care to see them. So if it's like an in-game tutorial, I would like to do that, but not really much on like tutorials on like, I don't know, graphics or YouTube gaming and stuff like that. Instead of Let's Plays, can you do funny montages as well as Let's Plays? Here's the thing, when it comes to Let's Plays, there are not a lot of times when there's gonna be a funny montage. For like live streams and stuff, I would like to put together funny montages of events and moments happening during live streams and upload it on the main channel to promote the YouTube gaming live streams and the second channel for sure. But yeah, funny montages are going to be coming in pretty soon. How long do you put into Skyrim and recording? Way too much. Actually, more on most games, just to make sure that all the mods work properly and so that everything is recorded properly without any glitches, and making sure that the journal in the very beginning of every episode or the first week of the episode or the very first, you know what I mean, is updated up to the current story in the game. What are your thoughts on YouTube partnerships, and do you have a partnership? If you're talking about a network, I have a MakerGen as my network partnership thing, and they're pretty good. They're handled by Maker Studios, and their sister network is Polaris. Actually, I'm not sure if you heard about it, but I currently don't really have any partnerships with like other companies outside of YouTube, but yeah, if you mean networks, I have YouTube MakerGen as my YouTube network, and I like them because they provide me with a lot of resources like forums and answer some copyright related questions, as well as provide me with a huge library of music from Audio Micro, which is very convenient. What made you get into YouTubing? Because I wanted to make videos originally on Halo Reach and make Halo Machinima. It was something that my friend wanted to do back towards the end of middle school or the beginning of high school, I think, one of those two. And he wanted to start a huge Halo series that would incorporate Halo 1, Halo 2, and Halo 3. And yeah, I kind of got interested in that. He recruited me in. I started making some Halo Reach Machinima on an old channel that I don't really know if it exists anymore. And anyway, after that, I just kind of started making videos. From then on, I discovered World of Warcraft and wanted to make videos on World of Warcraft. And now I'm here making videos on everything but World of Warcraft. A few questions from me, but you don't have to answer them all. Feel free to pick and choose. Well, I will choose to answer every single one of them, Naoda. Are you interested in Star Citizen at all? Yeah, sure. I would like to see some maybe closed beta recordings of it once it's like in its final productions. When it's cold outside, what kind of socks do you wear? Really just plain socks. I come from Russia. For me, it doesn't matter. I just put on socks, put on a coat, and done. With the current state of video game industry, do you think large-scale AAA titles will fall by the wayside as production costs begin to close the gap on profit? I feel like eventually consumer will say we had enough, and they'll get fed up with it, and AAA titles will finally be, worth bang for your buck. I heard you like cats. Care to elaborate more? Cats, man, they're just cute. If you're talking about cat girls, well, they're just cute. What ideas do you have for potential new show types? Top 5 and top 10 videos for certain RPG games that I'm really into, and maybe comparison of several games that I play for people to kind of get a better idea of, let's say, either want to choose one game or the other or something like that. Or like comparison of different games, or possibly feature mods for Fallout 4, that'd be cool. Will we be seeing another room tour soon? If it gets updated, but nothing really new has happened recently, so not anytime soon. How about a town tour? My town is very small, and if I were to tell people exactly where it's at, I feel like it would be very easy to find me. And as much as I do love every single last one of you, I would hate to have people like try to stalk me out and spend hours just to try to find me. I'm not really that special to try to find. Do you like to go hard or go fast? As a tank that played many tank roles and many RPGs, I like to go hard. I don't really care about the fast type. I just want to hit like a truck. In light of the recent release of Heart of Thorns for Guild Wars 2, what do you think of ratings so far? I would like to give it a try personally hands-on, but I'm looking forward to seeing what it's going to be like. Is the answer to all life's questions still 42? I feel like since recent events it's more of a 39 now. I would have to agree with you. Do you have plans for upgrading your PC soon? If so, what parts? Probably new case, new motherboard, new CPU. Where's the fan service, Tham? You gotta entertain the ladies more. I did start a Witcher 3 Let's Play, and you kind of see Geralt of Rivia half naked, so that's some fan service for the girls. If it's something for me, I mean, nice haircut, facial hair, I don't know, girls down here like it. You're stuck on a desert island alone for 6 months and can only bring one movie, one music album, and one game. What are they? No cop-outs. Narrow each one down to one. Oh, and by the way, you somehow have electricity, broadband internet access, and computer. Game, Skyrim, movie, oh god. Well, if it's only for 6 months, game, Skyrim, music, very first album with 3 Days Grace, love those guys, and Titanic. I never really finished watching Titanic ever. I fell asleep once watching it a long time ago, so I never fully finished it, so yeah, Titanic. If or when you ever try PvPing on your Guardian in Guild Wars 2, will you be making guide videos on what builds you work with, sort of like your old Retribution Paladin videos from World of Warcraft? That'd be kinda cool, I'd be totally down for that. If there's a build out there that I find, more practical, I wouldn't mind sharing it with the rest of you guys. Thamriyell, are you still playing Final Fantasy XIV? It has been a while. I find it by far to be your best Let's Play. It even got me back to the game. I am still playing it every single day whenever I can, either leveling other classes, trying out professions, trying to get into raiding groups, or just simply hanging around, trying on different glamour, doing little events like the Halloween event that recently happened. I play every possible time I can, but most of the time I'm either doing schoolwork, rendering videos, or sleeping. I know you're going to be playing Fallout 4 once it comes out, or at least that's what I'm hoping anyways. Are you going to do all the small stuff aside from the main quest, or what are you thinking here? Also, huge congrats on almost 7K. You've done an amazing job getting this far, bro. Thank you, Chips, I appreciate that. And I want to do everything and anything out there for Fallout 4. If I want to spend an entire day doing side quests, I'll spend an entire day doing side quests and upload that as a video, or stream it as a stream. But I want to do everything and anything out there for Fallout 4. Do you ever think for cat people or what? Yeah, cat girls are kind of cute. If your mom and dad were in a car that is on fire, who would you save? You need to choose one, and why? Well, I haven't seen my dad in over 11 years, and I don't particularly, my biological dad, and I don't particularly know well about him, so I probably would not be able to recognize him, so I'll probably have to go with mom by default. By the way, Tham, are you still doing Oblivion? Maybe later in the future when modding becomes a little easier. Modding for Oblivion is very restrictive compared to Skyrim. A lot of mods can break each other, they can argue with one another, and can cause the game to crash over and over and over. And the fact that the game crashes so many times and just repeatedly and often, it is a little frustrating to make videos on it, and it's very discouraging. So maybe in the future, once there's like a other patch out, or if Oblivion comes out and I can play Oblivion through the Skyrim engine. That'd be kind of cool. And I have 2 Facebook questions that will post it on the Thamriyell Facebook page, which is in the description if you'd like to follow that. So one question is from Tom Lethal Sutton. My Q&A questions are you a BDSM master yet? No, never been, never will be. If all of you are wondering exactly what this question is about, it's come to my live streams. Honestly, here's the thing: it all started on the YouTube gaming live streams, and it's still happening. So if you want to know what this reference is about or what this meme is all about, come to my YouTube gaming live streams that I stream on Tuesday till Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Great way to plug it in. Why did you start YouTube? Honestly, to make videos, and because I thought it was cool to make Halo Machinima. I was a big fan of everybody who made Halo Machinima back in the day, back in the cool days when Machinima partnership was a huge thing and people actually made Machinima on Machinima instead of gameplay videos and Call of Duties and stuff. But I just thought it was really cool to have to make a film inside the video game engine. I thought it was really neat and I wanted to do that. When will my love life improve, JK? I don't know. I can ask the same question. So you're not alone, friend. You're not alone there. Alright, and we also got a question from Mark Flam that I had to kind of specify the question about because I didn't know exactly which character they were talking about. I have a question to you. What has happened with Sarah? They're talking about Sarah the Slayer from the Oblivion series. Sarah the Slayer is taking a little break until I can find some inspiration to play Oblivion again. If there is no inspiration, it will probably be some while for Sarah the Slayer to ever come back. I might put her into Skyrim possibly, when I get maybe like a cool mod that can hunt down huge monsters and just go on huge raid parties and see what happens. But other than that, I don't really know what's gonna happen with Sarah the Slayer just yet, but we'll have to wait and see. And possibly she might have a comeback, possibly not, there's no guarantees. Anyway guys, this has been my answers to the Q&A questions, and sorry that my voice is a little hoarse, I just finished streaming. And yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the Q&A, hope I answered all the questions in utmost detail, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to, if you want to subscribe, then go ahead and subscribe if you're a new person watching this. Sorry, I'm just really tired. If you like what I do here, make sure to subscribe and maybe leave a like, leave a favorite, leave a feedback. Let me know what you like about what I do here, what you don't like, what I could improve on. Feedback is always very important to me, and I want to make sure that I can, progress my videos and make them better as time goes on. And if you'd like to check out some of my live streams, then go over to YouTube Gaming or just subscribe to the channel. It will notify you on social media and in your subscription box whenever I go live. And if you live in the United States and UK area, then get the YouTube Gaming app and go subscribe to me there, and it should let you know whenever I'm live. Again, I'm live from Tuesday to Sunday. I take Mondays off. At 7 p.m. Eastern, so you're gonna have to calculate the time when exactly that is. Anyway, come over to my streams, check out some of my Let's Plays, check out some of my videos over here. My name is Thamriyell. Hope you really enjoyed the Q&A. I certainly enjoyed answering all of your questions, and I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye!